Hi everyone, it's week one in SOCI 240, and I wanted to take a minute and do a little bit of a mini lecture for content and also go over just a few things so that it might help you kind of replace the pieces that we are missing by not seeing each other face to face. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see what I'm seeing. And I want to jump into our course page here. So first of all, one of the things that I talk about on day one is the idea of difference. Difference as defined by social construction theory, as well as the textbook that we utilized, is more than just racial differences. There's so many things that can cause us to feel either privileged or oppressed because of difference. Some of them are social class, gender, sexuality. So basically all of the social institutions that the textbook talks about. So I want to take a moment here and kind of go over your first week. And as you can see, all of these things, if you've taken the orientation quiz, you have access to. I chose for you guys to watch this class divided because, first of all, it's a monumental study. It is so interdisciplinary and so many people have already seen it, but the gist of it is that little kids can be taught to discriminate against some of their best friends very easily, and it's by something that is completely out of their control, much less like a lot of our areas of difference are eye color. So as you can see, these learning outcomes, I've tied them to the different activities that we will be doing. One of the things that I did want to talk about a little bit that I kind of gave an example in my introduction to the course is social construction. The theory of social construction basically says that we understand the world based on our own experience. So I understand how it is to be a mother by the experience of my own upbringing, as well as my own experience of being a mother. So for example, this is really, really superficial, but when you think of pregnancy, everyone, it's a joyful experience, it's a miracle, it's exciting. And then for me, who's had two babies with very precarious health situations and very, I would say, high risk or scary pregnancies, the way I look at it is not the same as someone who's had perfect and beautiful pregnancies that were just exactly what they wanted. Or think about college, someone who goes to a university, their understanding and their expectation of college is very different than someone who goes to a community college. So the theory of social construction basically says that we understand the world based on our experience. So it's in that right, very difficult for anyone to say, this is how you feel and this is how you should do something, because you haven't really experienced through that person's experience. So the whole saying of to take a walk in another man's moccasins applies here. So you see the assignments. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is we will be doing a big assignment that will be announced in the next couple weeks. And I want you to start thinking about the areas of difference and think about which ones are something that you're passionate about, okay? This big project is basically going to take the place of what we would have done in class as an in-class presentation. Everyone's going to kind of create, if you will, a PowerPoint with video or images and kind of talking about one of the essays that are going to be on a selected reading list. I'll be releasing all of that next week. I did not want to overburden you in your first week. There's a lot that's going on in an online class, and I just want to get you kind of acclimated before we start talking about that. So please be thinking about that, thinking about the areas of difference that you are interested or passionate about. Also, be thinking about how this class is going for you, okay? This is very new to me, my first time teaching fully online, a whole semester, and I don't have the blessing of meeting you guys face to face. So I really want to make sure that we are getting a quality product that you guys are getting something out of. Okay, so I'm welcome to feedback. I will be asking for it, and hopefully I will hear from you. You guys have a great week, and we will talk soon.